I just think that people actually want to hold something real. 20,000 tunes on a computer is just a little bit fake, really.
I think it's a more tangible thing to spend your money on rather than some ones and zeros that you download to your computer.
More like recent artists are releasing vinyl, so it's becoming more recent rather than vintage.
It's the artwork that you get is as much to do with it as the actual sound.
The artwork as well, that you actually get to, it's an engrossing experience rather than just having something on the background.
Young people, more and more, because CDs are becoming, like, it used to be sort of CDs as the digital alternative and vinyl as the analog sort of choice, whereas now it's iTunes as the digital choice.
So it's probably a kind of an older generation, but we are seeing that youngsters are coming to in the shop now, and just educating youngsters on how to use vinyl and what they are is quite a big deal for us, really.
It's easier, and you can, like sites like LimeWire and things like that, you can get them for free, so it's more convenient for people who don't want to go out and look for the shop.
The convenience of downloading rather than actually coming into a shop, it's just more convenient.
Cheaper to download. Also, what we've found is a lot of people are downloading albums and the tracks that they really like, then when they really sort of have an attachment to them and like them, they'll then go out and buy them, because obviously vinyl's quite expensive, and if you buy it, there might be an album you might not like.
People like Professor Green released a vinyl and Arctic Monkeys, that's more like bands and artists that we're into, like our generation, so it's just probably a fashion thing, really.
There's a space issue. Vinyl, although it's a really nice thing to have, and like I mentioned before about the artwork, it also takes up a lot of space, so you have to be more choosy about what records you buy as opposed to MP3s or just stored on a hard drive.
The most influential record for me was probably Morning Glory by Oasis. Probably changed my world, really.
You know, there's records that I like for the artwork. There's records that I like. There's records that I like because they have some sort of sentimental attachment to me, time of my life. And I mean, it's hard to sort of narrow it. You know what I mean? There's so much. It's hard to sort of really specifically say what is the best, what is the greatest, because they're all good or bad for various different reasons.